So welcome back to another session of awareness with Racquel Moore, and Taylor Martin is your host. So we were just kind of talking a little bit about day-to-day life and as we're out in public and
how weird the universe is, and
how weird
and how connections will just come together.
It's interesting. I mean, sometimes sometimes I can feel somebody's energy or somebody's vibration, or I'm drawn to somebody. And other times there'll be people that come into my life or interact with me, and I can't really figure out why. A lot of times my gut or my knowingness will give me direction and will guide me, but won't give me the full information on why. And so I always find this interesting on who I'm drawn to, who's drawn to me, why they're in my life. Sometimes it's for a short period of time. Sometimes it's for the whole term.
You never know.
I've always found that interesting. What's your take on that, Racquel?
Well, the universe and higher levels work in very mysterious ways. Sometimes people are just connection points from what I've seen. Like sometimes I'll get students or I'll meet people and I'm just like, oh my God, I can't stand them. I don't want to be around them. They're a nightmare. They have nothing to offer. And then they'll bring in someone magnificent that's really going to play a big part in your life. And if you had, we'll say, kicked them to the curb, you would have never made that connection.
Right.
So that comes into receiving.
Mm. Can
you receive what the universe is trying to give you, even though you can't understand it?
Right.
Like, I've had people that have come into my classes in the past and they said, I've been asking God for help every single day. Then somebody invited me to your class. And they'll say, and once I heard you talk, I knew you had the answers I needed. It was the same thing for me when I started doing the work. I heard it and it resonated as truth, and I knew this was going to work for me, where everything else I had tried, because I had tried everything, did not work.
Right. Because I think most of that is based on hope.
Yeah.
This work is based on certainty.
Oh, this is just doing it.
This is doing it, and this is physically seeing the result. And I know at least
this is all cause and effect in physics.
Yes, at least for me, I mean, the words of hope and faith are completely outside of my control.
That's all old school.
I want to be in control.
Yeah.
Of
your world,
what
yourself.
I do, my actions, my reactions, my destiny, where I am right now in this present moment.
You want to be careful with that word destiny. Destiny means it's all planned out for you astrologically, and you can't deviate from it. See, supposedly God or the higher levels gave you free will so you can change what your destiny is.
Right.
I don't want to be told, I don't want to be put in a box and told what to do and what I have to be and how I have to think.
Right.
Anything pisses me off more than that's it.
100%. And the same thing as you talk about destiny. It's like in my world, I want to be able to do what I'm doing and find the joy and the love in what I'm doing within this moment and allow it to unfold as it may. And it's interesting because sometimes my path can change. Sometimes my direction changes.
Or sometimes others will change your path.
Or sometimes others will change your path. And so it really is not about where that end mark is or where you think that end mark is today.
Yeah, like when I hear people say, I have goals, because I grew up in the 80s when everybody had goals and a plan. I saw that most all that always failed. Or they got there and then they were like so coked out or drugs, or they had, I'm going to have the perfect family and the perfect house and this. And then they're like sick and miserable and divorced and all these things that happen. So everything they thought they were going to do in high school or college, because they weren't going with their purpose as a soul being. Like, what makes me happy? What did I really come here to do? And until you download and put your information in your body, you don't know who you are, and you don't know what you're here to do. Right. So everyone else can tell you what to do and who you're supposed to be. And
then you're just another subject of societal programming.
That's it.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, I can't tell you how many people that were close to me at various points in my life that had this dream or had this vision or had this goal and are now in a place of total and complete complacency and living day to day just to literally go to bed and wake up.
Oh, like the
next day.
living zombies. That's why
Like
the
living
zombie
zombies, you know?
thing got so popular, is because I believe that society really sees and resonates with that. So why don't we all just become zombies? Because I can't do anything about it. Well,
Right.
you actually can.
Right,
You don't have to be a zombie,
right,
because that's a reflection. Everything in our social media and everything is all a reflection of people's consciousness and society and what is happening on this planet. So if you want to change it, you have to get in your body, you have to get your information back, and you have to change it.
right. And we're here to help you do that. Thanks again for joining us for another session of awareness. We'll see you soon.